Today, again, we are going to see a few questions related to environmental sciences based on the UPSC prelims. Let's start with a few questions specifically from the environmental ecology part. Mostly, we are going to see the national parks of India as well as the notable species being observed from certain national parks. Lichens, which are capable of initiating ecological succession even on a bare rock, are actually a symbiotic association of A. algae and bacteria, A. algae and fungi, C. bacteria and fungi, D. fungi and mosses. The answer is, we know very well that it is a symbiotic association of algae and fungi. So algae, it will facilitate to produce the rhizoidal part, and the fruiting bodies and all other reproductive cycle will be taken care of the fungi. So there are two organisms. One will perform the photosynthetic part that nourishes the symbiosis event, and another one will make the organisms to survive in the particular environment. So that's why it's called the symbiotic association. The next one is the lion-tailed macaque is found in A. Eastern Ghats, B. Western Ghats, C. Eastern Himalayas, D. Western Himalayas. The beautiful organism which has been restricted to the Western Ghats. Especially, you will find them in Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve and extended to the southern Western Ghats. The world's largest tiger reserve, Ukawang Valley Tiger Reserve, is located in which country? A. Myanmar, B. China, C. Thailand, D. Nepal. It is from Myanmar. We know the extended geographic range adjacent to northeastern states of India. Northeastern states of India, it belongs to Myanmar. It is Ukawang Valley Wildlife Sanctuary, possesses the highest diversity of the tigers. Which among the following is world's largest mangrove? It is whether it is Sundarbans, Pichavaram, Bidhanika of Orissa, or Malayan Peninsular mangroves. Exactly. Option A, Sundarbans. In India, the eastern swamp deer, Roservus duacheli Ranjit Singhai, is currently found only in which national park? A. Manas National Park, Kaziranga National Park, Namtaba National Park, Vandur National Park. Manas, Kaziranga, Namtaba, and Vandur. The answer is Kaziranga National Park. Kaziranga National Park is the one national park habitates the animals restricted to the swampy vegetation. Probably in the picture you could see, this is how the swampy vegetation naturally occurs. So they browsing mostly on their the forage behavior, it's pertinent to the swampy vegetation. Which one of the following committee was constituted to review environmental laws in the country? Perhaps this particular committee had formed to resolve some of the environmental issues related to Western Ghats. Dr. T.S.R. Subramanian, he headed the committee, members of several judges, environmentalists, scientists who are the members of this particular committee, formulated the laws related to the Indian environments. The answer, Subramanian Committee. Othalanga, in scientific name is Cerbera odalum, commonly known as suicide tree, is found in which state of India? The language, the pronunciation itself, you'll easily come to know Othalanga. It's from Kerala. Othalanga, it is also called as a suicide tree from Kerala. Which of the following was India's first biosphere reserve? I put in this particular slide itself is Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. There are biosphere reserves: Sundarbans, Nandadevi of Upper Himalayas, Nilgiri of Western Ghats, Panchmari of Western Himalaya. Among these, the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve was announced as the Biosphere Reserve in the year 1984. Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, which includes several parts, it is not only belongs to Tamil Nadu, state Tamil Nadu, which also includes the adjacent forest regions of Karnataka and Kerala. Probably you could see in this slide, Nagarvali Tiger Reserve, Bandipur Tiger Reserve of Karnataka, Nilambur Reserve Forest, Mukurthi, Ambarapalam Reserve Forest, Silent Valley National Park of Kerala. So that's adjacent area, which includes the most of the reserve forest within this particular region. The most potent greenhouse gas among the following is the who involves in the greenhouse gases effect: carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, ozone. The answer is which is one of the potent greenhouse gases, the water vapor. That's the one we will see, and also the percentage level, it is higher among any other greenhouse gases in atmosphere. The red list of IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, provides the list of which of the following? It provides the red list pertaining to whether GM foods, genetically modified plants, a dangerous plant species, a threatened species in general, a dangerous animal species. IUCN red list is general to flora and fauna. They see threatened species of flora and fauna. This is one of the Malayan orangutan species is critically endangered in the recent days, been listed at top in IUCN red list. Stockholm Convention is a global treaty associated with which of the following? A. Protect the environment from persistent organic pollutants, POPs, phasing out hydrofluorocarbons, control of transboundary movements of hazardous waste and their disposal, sustainable use of biodiversity. Probably I given the answer down, which is POPs. What is POPs? POPs are the air pollutants which exist in the atmosphere for such a long time. It will not degenerate or disintegrate. It will remain in the atmosphere for a long time, and it can be inhaled or ingested through food or through hair, but it will be stored in our fatty tissue of not only human, any animalia, whichever has got the mechanism for the fatty acid storage, they could accumulate and sequester the potential pollutants within them, and eventually it causes the mortality to this particular organism. The 2017 Global Tiger Day, GTD, is observed on which date? It is on July 29th. The World Wildlife Fund, WWF, resulted that uncounted based upon the census, the recent consensus, it's about 3,890 tigers are available on this earth. But out of 3,890, 2,500, approximately 2,500 tigers are restricted or been distributed in our nation. The Pin Valley National Park is located in which state? Jammu and Kashmir, Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, or Sikkim? The answer is Himachal Pradesh, Lahul and Spiti district of Himachal Pradesh. There are some notable species where you can find. The one among that is the Siberian ibex, the right side. It's a prey, and its predator, which is snow leopard. The snow leopard, recently it's been established as territorial markings from Jammu and Kashmir to Himachal Pradesh. It was earlier reported only from Jammu and Kashmir. Due to the extension of its predatory behavior, they found the Siberian ibex as a wonderful prey for them, so they extended the territorial hunting ground. The Pampadam Shola National Park is located in which state? Uttarakhand, Kerala, Chhattisgarh, Himachal Pradesh. Pampadam Shola National Park, which is very adjacent to Erevikulam National Park of Kerala, which belongs to the Idukki district of Kerala. The answer is Kerala. In this particular national park, there are some notable species been found, which are actually very rare, and I would say it's an endemic species of the particular zone, which is Nilgiri wood pigeon and Nilgiri flycatcher, been found in Pampadam Shola National Park. This particular national park also is characterized by montane shola vegetations. We know that shola vegetation are actually one of the very typical vegetational structure found in India. You won't find anywhere in the world. So that harbors this particular species. The Keoladio National Park is located in which state? We know that very well. It's Keoladia. It belongs to the desert region, Rajasthan, Bharatpur district of Rajasthan. This particular national park also has got some notable species, especially the harbors and especially in the winter seasons, they'll shelter for several migratory birds. Further, it's been called as a wonderful nesting sites for the winter birds. And also naturally, nilgai is one of the very good herbivore. It's been found in the particular desert zone, and also the right side you could see it's a Indian bustard. It's an Indian bustard. It's a bird species, and also is typical habitated in the desert zone. It's now under critically endangered category. The Vanstone National Park is located in which state? A. Maharashtra, B. Gujarat, C. Assam, D. Rajasthan. Vanstone National Park, one of the last tip of this southern Gujarat, and also it belongs to the northern Western Ghats. Northern Western Ghats, where the Western Ghats ends, and that particular area which possesses the very good forest region, that forest region it belongs to Vanstone National Park of southern Gujarat. This particular national park even harbors and give the shelters for the Indian civet cat. So in Tamil, we will call it as the Punukku Punai, one of the very critically and also been called as a rare species, and has got the very typical nocturnal behavior. The next one is which of the following is not a feature of eutrophic lakes? Not a feature of eutrophic lakes. Eutrophic means a true tropical. Tropical means there are different layers of trophic levels of the lakes. So there are conditions being given as options. A, they are generally occupied by blooms, algal blooms. B, they have high plant nutrient flux. C, they have low primary productivity. D, they are dominated by blue-green algae. So there you can find, based upon the picture, probably you could easily identify. They are given the example for the eutrophic lakes, a true trophic level lakes, which means they should harbor the several layers of the organisms. It could be the plant or it could be the fauna, but they should be there, the different trophic levels, different layers of the lake feature. So in that case, eutrophic lakes will have the very good productivity. Primary producers are supposed to be higher. So in this case, the option C, they have low primary productivity, which is not a feature of the eutrophic lakes. The Orang National Park is located in which state? By looking at the picture, probably you could easily answer that it belongs to Assam. It is found in the north bank of the Brahmaputra River, where you will find the one-horned Kaziranga National, one-horned rhinoceros, which has been restricted in this particular national park. The Desert National Park is located in which state? There itself will easily come to know it belongs to Rajasthan, where you will find this particular desert national park is a best example of the Thar Desert ecosystem. In the particular national park, which actually occupies the 20% of sand dune geography. Sand dunes are predominant in this particular national park, which also gives the shelter for few of the very unique notable species. One is the desert cat. The another one is the pangolin, Indian pangolin. The next one is the chinkara. Chinkara probably you will find it in most of the Rajasthan region. And another one is the desert fox. Desert fox. So the answer is there belongs to Rajasthan. And also this exhibits a very good desert ecosystem of India. The Periyar National Park is located in which state? We know there are several issues related to the Periyar River and Periyar National Park, where the Mullai River, Mullai Dam are situated. So it belongs to Kerala. What are the notable species been found in this national park? One is the Travancore flying squirrel, and another one is the lion-tailed macaque. The lion-tailed macaque, which is actually habitated in southern Western Ghats, and the Travancore flying squirrel, it's restricted to extremely the southernmost part of Western Ghats. Murugvani National Park is located in which state? Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, or Telangana? Murugvani National Park, it's like what the Ginti National Park is there in Chennai. It is very small national park, but comparatively bigger than the Ginti National Park, because Ginti National Park is just about 2.5 kilometers square, but this one is 3.8 kilometers square. There are some notable species being found in this particular park, which is very close to Hyderabad. I would say it's outskirts of Hyderabad, so it belongs to the state Telangana. Russell's viper, king cobra also are one of the notable species from this national park. Tanintari National Park is located in which country? Probably the map there you can easily identify. It belongs to the country Thailand. Myanmar. Myanmar. That in that particular Myanmar zone, where you will find the Tanisarim hill range. The Thailand is there at the right side, where you would see Thailand prominently. But this Burma is a Myanmaric zone. The Burma is nothing but Myanmar. That Myanmar is extended to this level, where you will find the Tanisarim hill range. Tanisarim hill range is one of the very greatest hill range. It's been extended, highly extended Himalayan, I would say the Himalayan tail, but you won't carry any Himalayan diversity, not much, but it is being considered as a tailoring orogeny of the Himalaya, Eastern Himalaya. So it is present in the Tanisarim hill range. There are some notable species been found, since this particular zone overlaps its biological diversity with peninsular Malaysia. So it harbors the Malayan tapir. The above one is the Malayan tapir. The lower one is the red goral. These are all the notable species been found in this particular region. Next is the Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? Jharkhand, Maharashtra, Kerala, Bihar. We know this very well. It belongs to Kerala. But what are the notable species been found in this particular wildlife sanctuary? This particular place, it's I was safest haven for some of the vulture species. There are several species been found, but very notably, few of them are the white-rumped vultures and red-headed vultures. There are the scavengers have been found in this particular region, Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary. Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary also belongs to the Nilgiri Biosphere, because which is very adjacent to Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. The Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? The Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary, Kerala, Karnataka, Odisha, Assam. It belongs to Karnataka. It is southernmost part of Karnataka. Belongs to Kodagu district of Karnataka. There are some notable species been found, because some of the species are restricted to Western Ghats. Those species you can find it in this particular wildlife sanctuary. Emeraldo, black bulbul, Malabar trogon. These are all the species, bird species. And also this particular wildlife sanctuary harbors the richest diversity of the avian fauna of bird species. Bori Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, or Rajasthan? Madhya Pradesh. This wildlife sanctuary, environmentally, it is very significant, and also geographically, it's furthermore significant, because this is the particular wildlife sanctuary is a transition zone between the forests of Western and Eastern India, which means there is some connectivity between the Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. I'm not telling truly the Ghats section, Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, but it's a very perpendicular to, or I would say it's a transitional zone or connecting zones between the western part, Western India, as well as the East India, which means it is very parallel to Vindhya Chatpura range. That's why it is situated in Madhya Pradesh, and it possesses the very good deciduous forest patch as well as some of the arid zones. What are all the notable species been found in this area? There is a very unique species which is called Munjak deer, which is very predominant in this particular wildlife sanctuary. Melkote Temple Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? Karnataka, Chhattisgarh, Kerala, or Orissa? Melkote, it is one of the sacred place because the temple is situated on top of the mountains, and around that there is a forest range which has been preserved as a wildlife sanctuary. This particular wildlife sanctuary is announced. It belongs to Mandya district of Karnataka. This wildlife sanctuary is announced earlier because of the richness of the gymnosperm species, which is Cycas urcinalis. Recently, due to that exploitation of the fronds, the leaves of the Cycas urcinalis for decorative purposes, it is highly exploited from the wild, and it has been highly threatened from that particular wildlife sanctuary. The Aralam Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? Karnataka, Kerala, Telangana, or Andhra Pradesh. Aralam, which is very adjacent to Kodagu district of Karnataka, but it belongs to Kerala. It is there on the uppermost Kerala forest range. It belongs to the Kannur district of Kerala, and also it possesses some of the notable species. Which belongs to the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. What you see at this side is the Nilgiri langur, and what you see at the very brown, the grayish hair color is the Hanuman langur, and also you'll find the lion-tailed macaque in this particular zone. The presence of these primates indicates that it belongs to the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Aralam Wildlife Sanctuary is one of the wildlife sanctuaries belongs to the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. The Bondla Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? Bondla, it belongs to the Ponda district of Goa, Ponda taluk of northeastern Goa, which is about 8 square kilometer surface, and also it possesses a very good tropical rainforest, and it is the shelter for the very good notable species, since it shares the habitat, and also it's a junction of the Maharashtrian Western Ghats part as well as the Karnataka Western Ghats part. So Goa is in a junction for these two different Western Ghats range. So there are some of the floristic diversity also has been observed from this zone. So what you will find here is a peacock, peafowl. It's been found, Indian peafowl. It's been found in abundant and also in the very good richness. The Buza Tiger Reserve is located in which state? Orissa, Assam, Manipur, West Bengal. Buza is one of the very well-known tiger reserve from West Bengal. West Bengal, which is a part of Alipurduar district of West Bengal. There are several species been noted from this particular reserve. Commonly, the Asian elephant, Indian tiger, leopard, and python. There are some of the notable species also been found from this particular region. This Bengal florican, very rare bird species, and Chinese pangolin, and also the hispid hare, which looks like a rabbit, and also it belongs to the hare group of the particular rabbit family.